Hey my loves, and welcome back to my channel. You just clicked on a hair tutorial, and not just any tutorial. This is how I get my signature loose curls, or should I call them waves. And this is the #1 question I get asked, is how I style my hair on a lot of my Instagram posts. And so in this video, I show you girls how to get those curls. It's actually super simple. I show you all the products. I also link my first video down below where I first show you how to get the voluminous hair. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out that video first, because the first step is getting that volume, doing that perfect blowout at home without paying $40, $50, $60 at the blow dry bar. Now let's get right into the hair tutorial where I show you girls how to get those perfect voluminous sexy waves. But actually, before we do so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video 2 thumbs up if you love it. And of course, comment down below, what else do you girls want to see next now that I'm doing hair, makeup, fashion, outfit inspo, whatever you guys want to see, let me know, and let's do this. Starting with my products. So the first one that I use is the Tresemme hairspray. It is level 4. You can find it at the drugstore. It's super affordable, and I like the fact that it has a good hold, but your hair doesn't really feel like crispy, and your hair doesn't get really oily, because as I've mentioned multiple times, I like to let my hair last as long as possible, whether it's 2 or 3 days without washing it again. So this is a great hairspray. So that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, the most important one is the Hot Tools. So this is the Hot Tools curling iron. It's super hot, so I'm not going to touch it. I believe this is the 1.5 inch barrel. I will check and put it down below. But just getting right into it. So as I mentioned, the technique is that I'm going to part off a section of my hair and wrap my hair around the curling iron, basically away from my face. If you watched my previous video, I alternated one away from my face, one into my face, but in this video, all of them are gonna be away from my face. And what I start off by doing is, I'm going to take a clamp, I'm going to separate my hair in half, and then take a small section, I would say about a thumb size of hair, so just about this much per section. And the reason why I take about a thumb size of a section is that you'll see that it's a little bit larger, because I don't want super tight or small curls. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this hair up. And as you'll see that I get higher to the top of my head, that these sections get a lot smaller. The reason being is that when you do the bottom of your hair, I want it to look longer. So you'll also see that where I start clamping the hair starts a lot lower than when we get to the top. So I'm probably gonna start the curling iron at about 2 to 2.5 inches below, and you're gonna see that I'm gonna stop at about 2 inches on the bottom for a couple reasons. #1, it makes your hair look longer if you don't curl the bottoms, because you have extra length. And then #2 is that it burns the ends of your hair, so I try not to put direct heat onto the ends of my hair. So we're gonna start off with the first piece. I'm gonna hold the curling iron behind the hair, starting off, as I'd mentioned, at about 2.5 to 3 inches from the top. I'm gonna wrap all the way around. Make sure not to burn yourself. If you need to, wear gloves, and then hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds, which is about to be up. And then you release the hair straight down. And as you can see, you get a perfect, beautiful, loose curl. And then I'm going to hairspray it just so it stays into place. And I don't put too much hairspray on it. I just want it to hold its shape, not to stay stuck in its shape. And then I put this behind. And just pay attention that as I get closer to the top, you'll see that the sections are a lot smaller. The curling iron will start a lot higher, and then it will go to the bottom a little bit more than it does on the bottom. So let's start curling. So as I get closer to my part, as you can see, the curls are a lot smaller. So the portions that I use are much smaller and then also much thinner. And so these are the final two pieces for my left side. You also don't have to leave them on as long. They don't need 15 seconds because the hair is a lot thinner. And then for the final piece of hair, I really don't like a super curly piece right by my face. So I'll start it a lot lower. I'll start the curls at maybe about 3 inches down, and then I'll leave it for half the amount of time. So a little hairspray all over, and now we're moving over to the right side. It's time for the fun part. So you have two different options. You can A, leave your hair like this. There's so many times I've left my hair like this, especially if I need it to last all day long. And then basically letting it fall out naturally into more of a wave. If you are going out right after, I would recommend grabbing a brush and you need something with looser bristles and running through it, or you can also use your fingers, which is what I've done in another video. And so basically what you're gonna do is hold your hair and run the comb all the way through. And then I'm just gonna top it off with a little bit more hairspray just to keep this exact shape and to hold. And then we're done. I love the curls, I love the volume. And then for anybody asking, this is all my natural hair. There is no extensions in it. I know a few of you have been asking about my hair, and I will be doing more hair tutorials as well as more hair care routines where I show you guys how I take care of my hair as I am integrating a lot of new products. I really want to take care of my hair, especially now that I've gone this light. If you watch my other videos, I have not ever been this light. I mean, I was this light like 10 years ago, but anyways, so I'll be doing more videos, especially on how I take care of my lighter colored hair. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it 2 thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below what you think of my hair. If you have any questions or if there's anything else that you want to see in terms of a hair tutorial, thank you guys so much. As you know, I love you to the moon and all the way back. Until next time.